And we're back for round 6 of the GGP Osnabrück. I am stressed. That's okay. We have a match between Pat and Fyliphh. Fyliphh in like the most, how do you say, distracting way. Like it's spelled just wrong. Like I can't spell it more wrong than it is. And we know it's skill drain zombies against Panda burn. And I think the sleeves already spoil who's playing zombies here.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Bonds, right? Is it Bonds? I think it's called Bonds.
Yeah. So we are a big fan of zombies. Maurice cooked something up, but not with skill drain, right?
Yeah, like some of you already know it. I've been streaming it in World League, and people have been complaining about it. I'm sorry. It's very fun. It's not very good, but it's fun. Kind of like zombies in general.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. About to start like this. Yep, they're just cutting the decks. Round has not been opened yet by the judges, but I'm pretty sure this will be all right.
It is. Round is officially.
Oh, it's already open. Yeah. Okay, never mind. It is. Seems like zombie is starting.
Zombie starting, and I think we are seeing a little bit of a slower game from the zombie game,
really?
zombie player, because he's trying to establish drain first, or not.
I don't think you can really wait for drain against burn because you're also losing LP. I just got signal I should do this. But maybe not quite like that. Okay, I was going to say, this is probably not even great for the zombie player because drain isn't that amazing against burn, usually. Especially if there's stuff like Gartner around. And yeah, you just don't want to pay LP against burn. Like it's not something you want to do, especially if you play drain, you usually play Solemns as well. That's just more LP cost. You don't want any of it.
Yeah, and we see Pat playing Zombira, not quite a zombie yet, right?
This might indicate deck devastation virus.
Maybe.
Right?
Not yet. Maybe in the side deck, maybe.
Maybe. I feel like if you main Zombira, you probably have deck devastation virus. Zombies has multiple ways to get it going anyway with Cocky.
Mm-hmm.
There's a turtle. Already very risky though. Like this is Ojama lock. This is an Ojama lock if you let it happen. It's creature swap.
Yeah, we have to keep in mind we're playing against Panda burn.
Yeah.
So
opponent doesn't know that yet, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably doesn't know it yet.
But we know it.
Yeah, we do. Creature swap also just a very strong card against burn in general because you can swap over Ojama tokens.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Attacking.
So what are we fetching now? Also, this is like by now we actually know that there's no Ojamas. Because if there were Ojamas in the back, he would have chained them on the attack so this summon would not go through.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
These are no Ojama tokens. This is something else entirely. But it's also not Floodgate. It's not Gravity. What could it be? It could just be Barrel, like something random. Who knows?
Maybe something random. I played Panda Burn this Friday, and you have situations where you can only set one card and just wait, and sometimes you just do nothing.
Yeah.
And zombie has the great ability to be very aggressive, but also having the skill drain in the backhand.
We see the Ryu Cocky here, probably swinging in. I think they already took the damage. So looks like it, honestly. Yep.
Could be a fast game one.
Yep.
I hope not, because we want to see the zombies crawling around.
I mean, a dominant zombie win is still very good. I'm going to take dominance.
Win is a win, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But also, we want the content. We want the content.
Also, Cocky very nice in the burn matchup just because it kills Gartner. Its effect, like the effect rarely comes up, but it kills warriors or spellcasters after the battle is done. And Gartner usually withstands the damage, but not the effect.
Yeah.
Unless they're skilled and on the field, obviously.
And funny stuff happening here. Pat was reading his swapped face down. Maybe something uncommon for burn, maybe?
Maybe just thinking, maybe it could be something like Koala, for example. That could be a thing where he's not sure if he wants to flip it and open himself up because the burn damage isn't that significant yet. Actually, honestly, against burn is probably never going to get better than this. Burn doesn't usually keep around their cards for too long. I'm going to keep messing with the microphone. I'm sorry, but we're going to get it done. This will be all right.
So, Fyliphh, right? Fyliphh is very struggling to establish anything here. I have in mind maybe he missed the time.
Tribe is great, and what if Skill Drain gets flipped here? What if Skill Drain gets flipped? Okay, it doesn't. He called zombies as well. Lily gone makes sense. He doesn't have that much HP left. It's kind of risky to pay the LP, especially because you don't have a clean opening. And we're attacking. He knows what it is, obviously. Maybe it's a Cyberjar, but I don't think he would have tossed the card. It is a Cyberjar. Why did he?
Cyberjar.
Maybe it was just safety in case there's a Geki break, not Osaka or anything. But this is great for Burn. It clears the field, and the more cards are in the in play, the more damage Burn can deal. And they also just kind of play combo cards. Okay, so Morphing Jar. There's the next one. Morphing Jar Red. Another Zombira.
Morphing Jar is
and a bunch of reds. Are those 3 reds?
These
No, that's the one Warrior Lady, right?
No, these are 3 reds in total.
Yeah, but
and 1 DD Warrior Lady from Pet's side. Okay. But a lot of reds. I think...
big red time.
Big red time. No offense to the players, but...
but to the reds.
Yeah, to the reds. But it's a big board for Pet now.
Well, this is interesting. He doesn't have to show his opponent this. Like I'm not going to step in here because like he just does it. It's not allowed to do it like this, but you can just pick him up in your hand and do it. You don't have to show your opponent which card is which in these cases.
Yeah.
Grace is a great card. Very good. We're probably just looking to get a bit more burn. Honestly, this game has shifted. Like these are 4 cards on the field for Pat, and he's just vulnerable to every burn card. And I don't think we've seen any burn used by Fyliphh yet. So there's a lot left in the deck. Okay, the LP bar is gone.
It's not gone. It's just a little bit darker. It's,
okay.
I think.
I mean, I think he's on full, right?
Yeah, Pat is full at 8,000, and Fyliphh is on 4.7.
I don't know how many cards he has in hand. Like maybe Barrel does a lot of damage here. Barrel and Just Desserts are really strong. Their support also very interesting. He doesn't, especially because he's shown the Morphing Jar. Like we know where it is. He doesn't seem to play into it too much. He doesn't seem to try and like you could have done stuff like, for example, set the pot. Just so you don't drop as much stuff. And, okay, LP has been fixed. Thank you, Fyliphh. That's another Fyliphh, by the way. Anyway, too many Fyliphs. Yeah.
Now they're shuffling up. I think they...
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe they were told. Yeah, it's, again, like, it's allowed. It's just a little weird that it's done now. Whatever.
I mean, if both players agree, it's all fine, right?
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Area B. This is going to help. This is going to help a lot. Because it means that your opponent just can't aggress on you at all. I don't think there's a single zombie that's relevant here that could attack under. Like there's a Reaper, but you don't slam Reaper into face-down monsters, do you?
Yeah. And we see a Cyberjar is again
MST.
very...
MST?
Yeah. Cyberjar is again a very crucial card in any combo deck. And yeah, at the moment, Pat having 4 monsters on the board makes every burn trap devastating.
It's kind of the way that Burn plays, right? They just flip the script. They don't really care about advantage that much. They just care about the damage. And the more cards you have, the more damage you have. Honestly, resolving one of the jar monsters is one of the best indicators for a burn win.
Yeah, and now Fyliphh lays down
everything.
4
he knows
sets.
Probably because of Morphing Jar, right?
Yeah.
He knows it's gonna come. He knows what's happening.
Yeah, and it's probably 5 to 4 chainables, so we don't have any risk here.
Or maybe we're just playing into it. Right?
Yeah. We're increasing the hand size from Pat. Secret Barret's getting even stronger now, but we will see how this
doesn't seem to
game
be
state
chained yet. Actually, not. We're waiting. We're waiting for the right moment. But what's the right moment? What are we waiting for? This is exiled. Oh, he's aiming for that Morphing Jar. Yeah,
and he's going for the gamble.
Is it?
It
hit. It hit. Rough.
That's rough for Panda Burn.
To be honest, it's not too bad as long as you have some kind of gravity bind or something like that to stop the attacks. Red is still very safe. Warrior Lady would be the problem, but if you have an answer to Warrior Lady, you're fine.
Yeah. You're patiently waiting to see something, anything.
Especially just having so many cards on the field and 4 monsters on the other side. Honestly, Fyliphh probably just needs 1 or 2 more cards to finish this game. And it looks silly because the opponent is on full HP, but he's not going to be at full HP for long.
And also, one card that gets into my mind right now is Ceasefire. I love Ceasefire, and it's 2,000 damage. Also,
Ooh.
no, it's
It is.
2.5
Oh, right. Yep.
plus. Oh
What?
my God, he's
Oh,
going for.
okay, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
Okay, are we going? Okay, let's bet. Is he going to put the Call and Grave if he uses Exiled?
Yeah,
I'm gonna run.
it's the red. Okay.
Yeah, he knows.
Obviously.
All right, it's great.
Yeah.
Lady to attack. That's also interesting. Now
Probably,
that red is gone.
there's probably no Mirror Force, right? I know from.
I don't
the term-
think you just can't respect it. I think it's just too late to respect it. And I think the thing that Fyliphh is hoping for is Gravity Bind. That is the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zombira makes sense. It can't attack directly anyway. Why risk running into Mirror Force? It doesn't make, doesn't
Yeah.
help you.
Yeah.
So Zombira, probably not even that great against Burn, right? Just because you don't have pressure off of it. Oh, this is ring.
No.
But what are we ringing?
But also setting.
A rat. A single rat? Why not lady? That seems really weird. There must be a reason for it. I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out.
Yeah.
It seems
Every
like
attack
lady
goes
attacks.
through.
Okay,
Yeah.
they just eat it. 400.
400.
There's probably
left.
still ring in the game, right?
Yeah, I think from pet side of
Yeah.
of course. And
Fyliphh just used it, so he doesn't have it, obviously.
Yeah.
But he also doesn't want to use it at 400 HP.
we might know. Yeah, I saw a glimpse of Ojama Trio. It's dead
The
right
problem
now.
is you can't use it. You have
Yeah.
to clear the Zombira first.
Yeah,
And even if you do, you still, your monster's still in attack position, and it can cost you. And we kind of know that there's no floodgates by now, right? He would have activated them.
Yeah.
This is all burn or all nothing. It might be like a True Nade or something in it. But True Nade is also so risky because that call is still there. And it's just a free call.
Wow.
Okay. That's fine though. We're probably crashing into red and just banishing. Panda. Alright, so we're probably attacking over Zombira first. Maybe we actually have Ojama. How much damage? Oh, if there's
Now
Ojama,
it's Ojama.
how much damage does he have? 800 base on Panda, that would be full. That's 3, I think, right? It's 3,300 from Panda. Hits over Zombira, which has 500 defense. That is 2,800
2,800.
damage. And he probably has more burn stuff.
Hopefully. I mean, he saw a full monster zone.
Ojama and Double Desert does it.
Yeah.
Ojama does it, Double Desert does it. But does he have it? Oh. Okay, interesting. We're not using Ojamas. Was it in hand? Or where did you see
It was in hand, but
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if he also sets one.
Right.
Set it one. And he banishes the red, of course.
Yep.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense, but still he's on very low HP. There's a lot of cards that just kill you outright.
Yeah.
Especially that Panda on the field, 1,300. If you just summon one monster, it's not much.
Yeah. And for now, we only saw the zombie part of the deck, not the skill drain part of the deck, which could be devastating for the pandas, right? Like you can,
True.
on a tactic creation,
Yeah.
activate skill drain and it does nothing.
They still have to attack and slime into you with nothing.
Yeah.
We've seen pretty much all the monsters that want to have drain on the field, though. We've seen the so far. Actually, is this correct? I don't think he should have shot because breaker attack over Panda's game. I don't think he should have used the counter. Especially like, we've checked for Gravity Bite Mirror Force like 50 times now. We should have just attacked.
Yeah, maybe he was 100% sure there's
Okay, all right. He's
Okay.
trying to make sure. He's trying to make sure. I think this is fine. Like if you have snatch, but this could be dangerous.
very patient from Fyliphh here.
But he needs 2 answers now. He needs 2 answers, and
It's
that's
game,
it. We're
it's
backing
game.
up.
Okay,
Burn.
I think it makes sense. He lets everything through so he can burn sometime.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's a strategy.
Yeah, Burn losing game 1 is always devastating. Burn is usually like the best deck in game 1. If you
Yeah.
lose game 1 as Burn, you're kind of doomed.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think the matchup was even that great for the zombie player. I don't know what that meant, but that is okay.
it's us. Woo!
It's us.
It's us.
Oh, all right. It's just a scene change. Our operator just gave me a sign which I did not understand at all.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We don't need to. It
30?
just happens anyway.
Yeah. He's just magic.
Magic.
He's magic. No. So we have 30 minutes still on clock.
Yep.
It's gonna be hard for. Yeah, I mean, post side, most burn decks have a big problem.
Yes.
especially in real life games, most people play Hollow Life Barrier or Mystic Vogue. And having this in mind, it's very hard to do stuff. Maybe there's an aggro side, like Return when I was playing,
Yep.
but maybe not.
But that's not even effective against the zombies because they just have bigger guys. They get the cocky on the field. It doesn't matter that you have Goblin attack force. It's not enough.
Yeah, and this is why we chose this feature match. We have so many different components and very interesting strategies. And yeah, even if he goes into the aggro match, aggro side deck,
I don't even think that's good.
No, it's not good because there's still skill drain, but there's no information for Fyliphh yet.
Oh, you think he probably doesn't know about skill drain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think he might actually side out skill drain here in the matchup, and I also think that the Solemns are leaving the deck. Like we see so much stuff getting sided out, and that's also the problem again for Burn. Post side, there's just some cards that are very strong against it. That's why it has to win that game 1, but it's really good at doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I believe Pat pretty much has this. It sounds very silly, I know. We've just been in through game 1, but yeah, I'd be surprised if Pat loses this. He's already gone through the hardest part, which is game 1 against Burn.
Yeah, it's true.
And he came out ahead.
And we thought the Cyber Jar is giving Fyliphh some backup, but it didn't because Pat had so many monsters who can just bait out stuff. And unfortunately for Fyliphh, there was 0 floodgates.
Yeah, that's the big problem, I think.
Yeah.
I think like a Gravity Bind to Area B would have just bought him enough time. Because as soon as Cyberjar gives you the amount of cards that were in the game, I think it's just very dangerous. Yeah, so like the second that you just put a stop to the aggression for the opponent as Burn in that situation, you should win. But he couldn't because he didn't see the cards.
Yeah, there was no floodgates.
Yeah.
It was dry. No, wait, it is wet.
Floodgates usually make things dry.
Yeah. It's wet. It's wet. Yeah. So the players are checking the decks. Not very sure if they're ready.
We will
They're
see.
shuffling up. It's a big pile shuffle. We know that strategy. Yeah, funny story. Locals sometime against Dennis Hackmann. Shoutouts to Dennis Hackmann, very good guy.
4-1 right now, by the way.
Yeah, he played against me, and it was almost time.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was shuffling his deck, rechecking his side deck, and told me, yo, I have 16 side deck cards. And in this period of time out. And I was, what the frick? What is this move? He told me afterwards it wasn't on purpose, but
I believe him. He's just a bit of a klutz sometimes.
yeah, it could be a strategy. In real life, it is just how it
but
is.
please don't use that strategy. That's kind of really immoral. Please don't do it, all right?
Yeah, and I think we're starting the game now.
Yep, we're going. All right. Let's see if Fyliphh has anything to come back. Set monster, that's not a bad start. And just a
Nothing
T-set.
yet.
Just a
Yeah,
T-set.
just a T-set. Would you consider to set a jar without any backup? Would you risk a knock on it?
If you have no other play, then yeah.
Okay.
Like it can just come up. It's an MST. Why does Burn usually play MST? I don't
No.
think they do.
No, they don't.
Huh. Right, because you have so many True Knights and stuff, you just don't need it. And yeah, we'll see. Oh, he didn't even attack. He didn't attack.
No.
What are we?
But what does it change, honestly?
It depends on what you think it is, right? If it's a Cyber Jar, it doesn't really matter. I guess, like if it's a Cyber Jar, you kind of deprive yourself of the battle phase. A Morphing Jar is kind of impossible with the way that the opponent played with like all the cards in hand. Red, I guess, doesn't really matter. Koala doesn't matter. Panda set doesn't matter. Yeah. But again, like the Breaker thing, I feel like a lot of the times against Burn, the way to play Breaker is to not use the effect until you know a Floodgate that you want to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right, like for example, like if this was a Panda and he attacked with 1900 attack, that would have been enough. And it's a rat. Rat and Lily.
It is indeed a red. And also it is almost striking for me seeing again the Lily in hand from Fyliphh.
Oh, devastating! Absolutely devastating.
That's
Literally killing itself on attack.
damn. This is
At least he didn't have to pay for the cost, because that happens. A damage step, and you can't activate skill drain there.
Yeah.
Red is still on the field. Red is not bothered by skill drain at all, but it also doesn't do anything, and I don't think there's anything in the deck that's still outside. Like maybe he crashes what exiled.
Yeah. And now we see
No,
one
we're-
floodgate.
We're going
Funny.
for area
And
B.
his red is also
Yep,
okay.
we're doing it. Okay, at least we got some time now. At least we get some time.
Yeah. So floodgate against floodgate, but as we already said, zombie has most likely the advantage here.
Well, post side, I agree.
Yeah.
Also depends on, like, if we see any spicy stuff. Like, do we see any uncommon burn counters? I mean, skill drain kind of stops a lot of the monsters, like the cannon soldiers, the Amazoness archers of the world. Actually, yeah, it does. Never mind. No, never mind. It doesn't, because skill drain doesn't stop cost. Like, it doesn't stop the activation; it stops the effect. So in
you
theory,
can activate
you can
any effect.
right.
but
You could use cannon on Ojama tokens and just not deal damage, but you're still getting it away, which is exactly what you want. Like, you don't really care about the damage that much.
Yeah. So Pat is building up his board again, and we also did not see any sets on Fyliph's side, meaning there's no gas again. This
Okay.
is very depressing to see, honestly. But I think we can all agree we don't like we are not a fan of burn, but we
I don't mind
shouldn't be biased.
I'm biased. There's a reason why I'm not casting Reasoning Gate today. There is a reason. I don't mind burn. I think burn is a fair deck, actually. I think the frustration against burn comes from people from the deck just being so different from everything else being played in Gold, that the skill set that usually have to beat other decks doesn't really apply to this deck. So I think there might be some problems there, and also like there is always like the extent of sackiness in Gold format. For example, in burn, you don't want your opponent to see Heavy Storm, for example. Like, that's one of the big swing cards. But if they don't see it, then you're pretty much fine.
Yeah.
Saying it,
Wow.
that is
That's
the best outcome for Fyliphh, is it?
So, using gold standards, is this a +1?
What do you mean?
Is this a +1 for
Fyliphh, yeah.
Fyliphh right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, obviously he gets rid of one monster, one out, and he gets
just
one.
replaces the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing
Makes
changes
sense.
for him. -1 for the opponent. What is that?
That's
Oh,
a
that's
tribe
exiled.
as well.
No, that's exiled.
Why am I?
It's the same card. Exile, tribe, it's the same
Yeah.
card.
I
Let's just
mean-
pretend. There are multiple people on both cards, right?
Yeah, it's Virus Junior, maybe.
Virus Jr.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Getting rid of one monster was getting rid of multiple monsters potentially.
Maybe the virus should infect the exiled force. Maybe they can just
Yeah.
clear the whole field in one go.
Yeah. Big waiting, yeah. Because also we don't have any access to get any access to the jars on Fyliph's side.
True.
Because
There are tricks, though. There are tricks.
There are tricks.
They are not. I
You
don't
can-
think they are available for burn. Actually, never mind. You could do it with ring. You could do Cyberjar flip, chain ring, have the Cyberjar go into grave, and then resolve anyway. That is possible.
Yeah.
The same thing is possible with torrent, but I don't think burn plays torrent.
Yeah. Depending on his side pattern, right?
Yeah.
But as we can see, there's nothing special so far. Actually, something we expected here. Skill drain, zombies.
Yeah, nah, I don't know, because the longer this game goes on, the more likely it is that burn just wins. You just need enough cards to kill.
In the long run, yeah.
Yeah. And there's really no aggression coming from Pat at all.
Not
I mean,
yet,
what can he do? He needs to out that area B. He needs to find some kind of spell trap removal. Breaker's already out. He needs heavy, he needs MST. Maybe he has tornadoes in the deck. Maybe he decided them in. Who knows?
Yeah. And you were playing zombies, and how did you feel about Raigeki Break in zombies?
I don't like it. I feel like some zombie players just kind of play discards with the idea that discarding stuff. Wait, that's call, right?
That's
Okay,
called
never mind.
on.
They play this card just with the idea of reviving the cards afterwards, but you're still going minus by playing the card. I don't like it at all. It's the same as Tribute to the Doomed. I know a lot of people play it. I think Olivia just played a pretty strong obelisk with it. I still don't like it. It doesn't make sense to me.
And we poke only for 400 damage. We
Is
only
that a Lily?
yeah, that's a Lily.
Why are you
poking
playing
for
Lily in skill drain?
fun. To inject something. I don't know.
No,
Inject damage.
it's 400 damage. Like, what happens if you just get... happens if you get a Jamat here? You're just done. You're just done.
Yeah, but
That's
there's I mean the
How do
the
you get
trap
out?
cards. Yeah, the trap cards are crucial here. But he's actually
Lily is
can-
not a threat. 400 damage is nothing. I don't like this at all.
you don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
We don't like it.
Like, maybe it's a walk in hand. Also, something happened to the light, but we don't care about it. And it's fine yet again.
What
That is
was
how
that?
it goes. Okay, turtle, creature swap. Okay. But he
this
doesn't have a way to hit
does
over it.
Nothing.
Unless he has heavy
MJ
stone.
could break the board here.
MJ.
Yeah,
Sure.
giving access to Storm. I don't know. Maybe he's playing.
Yeah, but you don't want to
Druid as-
resolve it, right? I think you'd rather tribute it for Cocky. Like, if it is an MJ, let's pretend it is. I think you'd rather tribute it away. Actually, it doesn't matter. There's a skill drain on the field. What are we talking about?
Yeah, never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Well, at least somebody caught it.
Yeah. We are sitting ducks. We're sitting zombies again.
Are zombies ducks?
No.
Can ducks be zombies?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Makes sense. Probably in emissary decks, right?
Yeah.
Because Sonic Duck and
Maybe it's a
Dragon Zombie.
Dumby.
Dumby? What's a
Dumby?
Dumby?
A duck zombie. A Dumby. Or a
We gotta
duck bee.
we gotta get you off the air immediately.
I mean, we see in the footage, we are just waiting to something happens. And if you are on Fyliph's spot, do you even want to see any skill drain outs?
I don't think he cares. I
No.
honestly think he's fine just waiting for the cards.
Yeah, and it's playing into the strategy to play into time.
I don't think that's too much of a strategy for him because he's already lost game one, and we know that there's going to be Vox in the side for Pat. I mean, we can at least assume. So let's say like we go into time into game. Let's say it's a game 3 overtime, and there's Vox in the deck. It's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But still, burn is always great in overtime. Yeah. Wait, why
And
did
it
the
was-
turtle just go into grave? What happened?
Okay,
Okay, that doesn't do anything because there's no effect.
no, but we can attack.
Yeah, at least we can do that.
I think Koala is
Be a
level
Gardener?
3.
It's another koala.
Well,
Nice. I think it's pretty
Well,
rare
that's
that you see multiples in Burn these days. I think they usually just say one.
7. Oh, okay, so wait, what?
I think it's very rare to see multiple koalas in Burn, I think. I think they
Yeah.
usually just play one.
I mean, I like Koala.
Yeah.
It's a funny card. It's a cute card. I think it's 700 or 800 damage.
1800. 1800 defense.
Damage.
Oh,
Burn damage?
that's 1300.
Okay.
Oh, are we crashing? Why are we crashing? No, we're hitting over Lily, of course. We're hitting over Lily. Yes,
Yeah.
and now the Ojama lock is back online. Actually, it kind of isn't because you can crash the koalas now, so it's never really locked. But at least Ojamas are alive again. Also, that call should go into grave, right? Unless I missed something.
Yeah, and look.
Did it call? No, it didn't kill Lily. What did it call? Did it call Cocky? I don't actually
No,
know.
he
I'm not-
called Exile Force and Premature Burial Exile again. So he,
Oh,
he
okay. So the
summoned
call.
Exile 3
So
times.
the call is unconnected. It was on exiled. Okay.
And still
What's
no. I saw his hand.
Oh, it's a
Still,
knock. All right.
still no burn traps.
We just haven't seen the damage.
Yeah,
And we need it.
completely.
now.
Yeah, it's like he's
Pat needs to crash. Yeah, he needs to crash. He doesn't crash. Oh no! Now his opponent can just put the koala in defense and Ojama lock him. I think that's a huge misplay. Honestly, I think that's really big. I think you had to crash it. You had to crash it.
yeah.
The body doesn't do anything for you. There's still Cocky on the field.
Yeah.
Still-
The cocky being cocky, right?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is exactly what happens. Now he just shifts to defense. In the second he draws Ojamas, he's pretty much through.
Yeah.
But you got to draw them. Gotta draw them.
What is Pat's play now? He's just passing.
He needs something. He needs an out to this area B. It's just ruining his game.
Yeah, so many monsters on Fyliph's side. I can see his hand. It's I think one of the jars, one revealing light.
How does he not win with that many cards?
It's not his strategy, I guess. I want to recruit.
I think he probably just doesn't draw the cards he needs. But
Yeah.
it's just kind of insane that he has all those cards and it's not enough.
Yeah. More defense.
Why though? Okay, I guess you're kind of blocking Ojamas now.
Ojama, yeah.
Like you've
again.
kind of proven that you don't care about Ojamas by the way that you played previously. And this is like very dangerous. Like oh, never mind. Panda doesn't matter because there's no effect. Okay, never mind. I'm being silly. I am being very silly. Pot. Pot is good.
What is good? Good card, I think.
Yep.
In Germany, we say man munkelt.
Yep. You do.
But in, I don't know, America, we say America. Yeah.
All right. Okay. That happened.
What happened in this game?
I don't
What
know.
is happening in this game?
We've seen him staring at that at area B for a while now. There has to be an out at some point. Something, just anything. Please side in tornado or anything. Have anything for this area B.
Yeah.
Heavy Storm. Is Heavy Storm out? No, I don't think it is. But Heavy Storm would be ideal.
I mean, Heavy Storm at this particular situation, I think it is, because we have a big wall of monsters.
Yeah.
And
We could just go straight at
if
at
there
him.
was any burn stuff, I think something would have triggered it already.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's barrels and he's just waiting for him to draw even more cards so it deals more and more damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, a monster set. How exciting.
How exciting. How goat-like. This is goat, guys. We're passing again.
Can we set something else? What do you think? Do we have a set? Show us the set.
I think we have just observed the situation, and maybe we can talk a little bit about anything else. Maybe we can
What
talk.
do you want to talk about, buddy?
Let's talk about
Oh, there's someone. Exiled. Okay.
Exiled again. Okay, that's a
Wait, come on.
fourth Exiled
No,
in this round.
Now you have to have Ojamas, right? Just lock him up already.
Yeah,
Lock him up.
lock him up. There must be
Doesn't
something
do it.
now.
No,
Standby
right.
phase?
Now you do it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking
Yeah?
about it.
But why wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
there you
Why
go.
wouldn't you?
I think there's like considerations where you maybe want to chain a burn tag first, just so you deal the damage, the full damage straight away.
Yeah,
But I guess that didn't happen. But yeah, the lock is here.
the lock is finally here, and
What do we need? We still need an out to area B, or we need a walk. And we don't have
Yeah.
either.
for Pet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at Fyliphh, he just needs two just desserts, and the game is his. Or
Yeah,
the round is his.
true. Might even be. I think barrels might be enough as well. I don't know how many cards are in Pat's hand,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
they haven't played for a while.
This is something we just don't know, and it's
Yeah.
too much effort to calculate. Two desserts that just does it.
Absolutely. Maybe even something else, something spicier. Who knows?
Mhm.
I want to see some tremendous fire. There's.
And
yeah,
we're
okay.
talking about.
There we go.
the
Okay, is it
two
walk or is it no walk?
desserts.
Never mind. It's his turn, right? It's his turn. He waited for his turn. He can't walk. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's game
It's
2.
Game 2 for Fyliphh.
Going to game 3. There's 11 minutes on the clock. Tricky.
Tricky. But we are lucky to see even. I think we saw every time in every feature match playing to round 3, right? We are
No,
always.
Geronimo was 2-0. Geronimo 2-0 his return
Oh, really?
opponent.
Okay.
Yep. The interesting part here is we didn't see any anti-burn cards.
Not
post
so
side.
far, right?
Does he not have them? Maybe he just didn't prepare for burn. Maybe he just didn't need it.
Yeah.
Or at least he didn't think he needed it, and now he does.
Yeah, welcome to Germany. Welcome to real life. We have a lot of
Return winner stands.
burn, stun, combo, weird stuff here, and I think this is exciting. I mean, not the burn part, but the cool other matchups. We had return. We had.
That's a good
Granny?
point. That's a
Granny?
good point. We don't even know what it was.
Yeah, we don't even.
It was like Nefitis, Gachi, whatever, control against like Granny Clap with Abyss Soldier? Something like that.
Kannst du Szene wechseln? Yeah.
Yeah, we've just had a bunch of nonsense To be honest, let's be real.
Yeah,
Just stuff
and
that
we
we
had-
can't classify at all.
Can we say it again together? We had Hino.
I don't actually recall the name.
Wait, what?
I don't.
Hino
Okay.
Kagetsuchi.
Operator. Okay. The operator just said it's
Hino
Hino Kagetsuchi.
Kagetsuchi.
There you
Yay.
go.
But not in action.
It's gonna be on the test, by the way. Like at the end of the stream, if you're still around and you know which card we're talking about, you're gonna get a.
You get a cookie. Maybe.
No, we can't. In the end, like an American's gonna win and we have to ship it. We can't pay for that.
Ah, damn, yeah.
I think we're gonna have to settle for like a shout out.
Yeah, we can get a
Yeah.
shout out.
Get a shout out.
Yeah. It's Hino Kagetsuchi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Price is already rocketing on card market as we speak.
Maybe do you know his price?
What do you mean?
His market price?
I am the last person you should ask about any card prices. I have no idea.
Simon does not have an idea either.
Operator's checking.
He's checking.
Card prices for Hino Kagetsuchi.
Hino
Get your wallets ready.
Hino Kagetsuchi is the monster today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did you ever see Hino Kagetsuchi on stream? Please
No.
answer us, please.
I played it in like a meme deck tournament at some point. I played that before, but it was like sometimes the Gold Format, I think Europe server hosts these tournaments where you cannot play deck types that have topped any events before.
Oh yeah, I heard of it, yeah.
And I played that, and I also did not top that event.
No.
Who knows? Maybe today. Today's the day.
But as we could see, the Neftis was the one who was
In
deciding
that
the
matchup,
match.
In that matchup, it was huge.
Yeah,
it was huge because his opponent just couldn't out it. Honestly, in hindsight, you could say that Abyss Soldier would have been a great answer, but he didn't have it.
Yeah,
Gotta have the answers.
yeah.
And also, I talked to him. He only had Abyss Soldier and Serpent. Like there are no other water deck monsters in the deck, so
And I think we
it's kind of unlikely that he got it.
can get back to the duel
Yep.
in a sec. Nothing happened so far.
Sleeping operator on the job. I've seen that. He's on his phone checking stuff for us. Jesus. Okay, we're back to 8,000. 7 minutes on the clock.
And-
Turtleson. Impressive.
Impressive. So as long as the players are playing, we have to appreciate everything so far. The stream is amazing, I think.
Everything's amazing. All the
Everything
time.
is amazing. We had a little hiccups with the brackets. I think
Yeah.
I'm very. What's right?
Convinced.
I'm very convinced it wasn't our fault. I think
One of them was mine. I misclicked round one. We had to redo the whole thing because of it. Thank you very
fine.
much.
I mean, everyone is very friendly here.
So
Everyone has
far.
respect. Yeah, everyone has
Right.
respect.
Can you read it?
Damn.
What is it? How much is it?
Depending on
Right.
the
What's the cheapest?
like 4, 5, $1, or €1, and I
Alright.
think one of the most expensive was 20.
Ah, okay.
And I think I saw a ultra rare on.
We gotta get those prices up. €1 for is absolute staple in Gold Format is kind of embarrassing. Just
Yeah.
get your copies now. Play sets, only play sets.
Yeah.
5 of them. You need 5 Hino Kagetsuchi decks.
I mean, if someone is cooking with Hino Kagetsuchi, it's Maurice, right?
No, there are spice lords in the community, man. Like you wouldn't believe. Like Alephia could do it, Rixa could do
Yeah.
it. Campos, honestly, that sounds like a Campos card. Like Campos only plays decks that don't make sense, and I think that one makes the least sense.
Yeah. And we see a big play from. Finally, a lock from.
Yeah, so he did exactly the thing I was talking about in game 1, right? Where he attacked into a turtle, and then Ujamas got chained, so the turtle couldn't search anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything is telegraphed here. Everything is scripted.
Absolutely.
The winner's already
Decided.
crowned. Yeah.
I have a suspicion.
Yeah.
Because the Greeks are doing extremely well today.
Is it?
I think like there's
Do they?
three of them almost guaranteed top cut. I think
Yeah.
we might see another Greek winner in Germany.
Maybe.
Geronimo's doing well, and Nessa is doing really well as well.
Okay. I mean, one of them I interviewed said this
Yep.
is the goal for today, having at least the top card and get into the finals and win the finals.
They're killers.
This is the goal.
They come with a purpose.
Yeah.
You don't travel across Europe just for fun. You just do it to win.
Yeah.
Not too much happening, to be honest. A very tiny LP lead for Pat. 5 minutes on the clock. This might actually get into overtime. This might get really, really dicey. Especially if it's another game like Game 2, which just drags on for so long because of the floodgates. Also, the second that the floodgate gets established and you don't out it.
Cliff.
Cliff, great.
One.
Okay. I have to qualify this. I'm a bit of a Cliff hater.
Okay.
I feel like I've never seen it connect. However, it is obviously amazing against the floodgates of Burn.
Yeah, it is.
It hits
designed
under all
for
of them.
Burn.
It kills anything. And also, like, you have to, like, you can't chain the card after you've chosen it because it's still in damage step. Okay.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm asking just very simple question.
Yeah.
Why?
Because if he lets this attack go through and he chooses that card, the card is gone. You cannot chain it.
Okay, because it activates in damage step?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that is... What? Oh, that's Ojama's. Okay, yeah, sure. He
Ojama's,
doesn't
okay.
need them. It's fine.
Okay. Only 4 minutes left, about 4 minutes.
There's
And
still a couple of turns in overtime, obviously.
And another question from me. Why did you flip the red first?
The red?
And the red?
Yeah.
And then activated rotor? Good
I
question.
don't think there's an answer for that. I
Yeah.
don't think, at least not a satisfying one.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know why.
Did he even attack with it? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Maybe to force out a TT, but not really, right?
Well, TT, you didn't flip summon it, right? He just changed the attack.
No, he flipped summoned
Okay.
the red.
But even then, like, you're never getting TT'd with the Ojamas on the field.
Yeah,
like this.
that's... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think most Burns play TT at all because
Yeah.
you want the field clogged. TT kind of just goes against what you want to do. But HP is dropping very low for Burn. Fyliphh
Double
not
mill
looking too well.
for Pat here.
Interesting also. You rarely see people milling, but I think it might actually be the right call in this game because there's no serpents or chaos monsters that you have to find. So just the bonus info you get by seeing the cards that are now out, I think that's helpful. I think that's probably like one of the rare cases where the mill effect of Cliff or Donzo Luke is kind of helpful.
Yeah, and the double is very, very good here for Fyliphh.
True.
Giving him
Double Panda.
at least one Panda.
Double Panda, I guess.
Yeah, he shuffled out one Panda already. And I think he's considering maybe a second, maybe a Lily. But
I don't think it's a Lily because
it's not a
the
Lily.
field is too clogged. You still have to get through this.
I see a card I don't recognize.
Okay.
I'm honest. He's very... It's
another
another
red.
red. Okay, it's another red.
Interesting.
It's another red. Panda going into a token, probably.
Probably, and then red over Cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just need like a bit more damage, or maybe even Ojama tokens, right? Because if you clear Cliff and the token here, you can just completely brick him up.
Yeah.
You can completely just Ojama lock him again. But I think there's two Ojamas out. Like one has been played and one has been killed by Cliff. So
Yeah.
there's only one in the deck. It's unlikely that he has another one.
Yeah.
Okay, token gone.
Yeah.
Red in.
As-
Still LP lead for Pat. And
Yeah.
not too many cards on the other side.
Double set here could be devastating. It's at least 1,000 with desserts. And maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 cards for Secret Barrel.
But
That's
there's no cards at all for Fyliphh after this. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's Thanksgiving. It's token Thanksgiving.
token Thanksgiving.
taking it.
Huge.
So now you just get 1,600 LP. Nice.
Yeah.
And it's a tribute, so it's not destruction. You don't take damage from Ojama.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What a play.
1 second. I gotta step in.
You are stepping in. I'm not sure. I'm not very sure what is going on. Yeah, I think they agreed. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
All right. Important. Grumple was wrong. He thought it was a tribute. It's actually destruction. They were right. I'm sorry. It happens.
And again, a Lily in the hand.
Lily in the end, but it's so risky. The HP is so low.
Yeah,
But you have to do it. Oh
it's
no.
timeout.
Yep. Judge is probably going to call it in a second.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Maybe our
Hopefully.
operator.
And we're back. The timer, ignore the timer. The timer is over. We've just gone into timeout. I don't think the players know yet. The judge is about to tell them. So, yep.
Ich glaube, er ist hinten. David ist da.
Now with all these monsters in defense, though, I think this doesn't look too bad for Fyliphh if he finds another burn card.
Yeah. And at least the table knows it's timeout.
I don't think they do.
They saw it. They saw
Okay, okay, sure. All right. So we're currently now in turn 0. If you've never played this before, the way this goes is like we go play turn 0 to 3. 0 is the turn that we're already in, and after that it's just whoever has more LP. So Burn doesn't have like a lot of cards to deal damage here though, and I think the play here should be to shift the Lily into defense. You don't want to give your opponent the opportunity to just deal damage over it, and I think you're just kind of hoping that the defense Lily carries you over it.
Yeah, and we saw, how is it called? Desert Sunlight.
What? On which side?
On Pet's side.
Wow.
No. On
Okay, I was
on
about to
Fyliph's
say.
side. And I think the Lily ran into a defense
Right.
defense
Okay.
Panda,
Yeah.
probably. And
And
this
then
is
chose
rough.
not to pay.
Yeah, and this is rough. 1 or 2, maybe 2
Yeah.
burn cuts may seal the deal.
Well, at least if Pat doesn't feel any damage. So I think this should be turn 1 now.
That's
I think the players are going to keep track of it anyway. It's like I'm just assuming this is turn 1. Yeah. And they are discussing something, which I don't know what they're discussing.
okay. We are waiting. Both
Yeah.
players are waiting.
I mean, at this point, they can take their time. We're already in overtime. It's not like they're slow playing. But the question is, what are you thinking about? Like, what are the options? Oh, what?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
He's doing.
And now you can do fancy stuff. Do you attack the Lily maybe? Force him to pay because he can only pay once. Okay, he doesn't do it. I think there was like a way where you try the red crash into Lily. Because then they can't use they just can't pay. Actually, they still can't pay, right? It's enough LP. They've dealt enough damage that their 2000 LP is no longer relevant.
Yeah.
So 1,000 damage to the face, 1,000 damage to the face, and now you gotta make this up. It's how much is it? It's 1,900. 1,900 damage. You have to find it against Rat and Panda on the field, and you have 2 Ojama tokens on your side, and your opponent still gets a turn. I think Burn got it. This is it.
We will see. We have a lot of hand cards
I
in
don't
Pet's
think
hand.
we do. There's not
At
much.
least 3 or 4, I think.
How do you break through? You need a tribe. Tribe is the way.
Tribe
But
is
actually,
the
Tribe
way.
kills you because you have 600 LP and the Ojama tokens kill you. You can't do it. You can't even do Tribe.
Yeah.
You're absolutely screwed. How do you get out of this? He doesn't have BLS or anything. Like this is, he's done. That's it. I don't see it. I don't see it at all.
We will see. This is the very last turn, right? It
No.
was 0 on Pet, 1. No, you're
Yeah,
right.
Right. And now
Fyliphh has the
Pat
last
should be
one.
on turn 2 now.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it should be turn 3. I think. I'm not sure. I'm just going to trust the players to do it right.
Ja. Fyliphh, kannst du die
So,
am
one of the
Tisch
best-
fragen, ob die
oh,
wissen, dass die
Snatch.
daheim gewesen sind? Dass sie wissen, dass alles.
Okay, Snatch tribute for Cocky, and then we're attacking over Red. That's also interesting, because Red can search it out. Like, maybe the play would have been to tribute Red instead and run over Panda just so the field is clear.
Ja,
Ja.
ist richtig. Okay,
Right?
the players know.
It seems like we kept track of it correctly. Fyliphh
Yeah.
has another turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's scooping, right? No, it's Tribe. He's scooping.
Stripe and I think Fyliphh won.
How? No,
No?
I think he scooped. He doesn't have enough. Wait, no, never mind. That's impossible. No. No, okay, it's over. I think Fyliphh won.
He can just pop the tokens and
Yeah, he pops the
burn.
tokens and then pops cocky and he goes game. Actually, no, never mind. He just has to pop the tokens so he can damage. Yeah, of course, it's
that's
game.
what I
Yeah,
was
Fyliphh won.
saying.
Fyliphh won.
You can stay there. I asked Fyliphh if he wants to join.
Oh.
All right, do you want to do it?
Mm,
Okay, you want to do it. If
I
you're
don't know.
if you're undecided, you want to do it.
I'm undecided. Okay.
All right.
I think we can go for a little break and for a little breathing.
Right.
Briefing.
Sure. Yeah. Sadly, Fyliphh does not want to have an interview, which we obviously respect. So this is going to be the last for us for round 6. We're going to leave you with Simon and Fyliphh.
Hi, I'm Fyliphh and I play Panda Burn. Do I have a victory interview now?
No.
Can I talk to you?
I'm gonna keep him out as long as possible. Sadly, I cannot hold him at bay for too long. I think round 7 will still be a Simon and Fyliphh stint. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll see you in round 8, I think.
No.
Right,
We
yeah.
are doing top 16 and
All right.
top 8. No.
I have no idea. Okay, round 7 is coming. Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, we are going.
We're just confused. It's all right. Let us be confused.
Yeah, we go.
Roll it up,
Yeah,
operator.
Hey, du hast es bis in die Endcard geschafft. Dankeschön, dass du dir mein Video bis zum Ende angeguckt hast. Und falls du den Kanal noch nicht abonniert hast, dann lass doch super gerne ein Abo da. Like das Video, wenn es dir gefallen hat. Lass einen Kommentar da. Ich versuche auf jeden Kommentar zu antworten. Und hier siehst du die Playlist, die zu diesem Video passt, sowie ein weiteres Video, was dir gefallen könnte.